On Monday, April 7th, the Union City School Board will be voting on a resolution to ask the state for permission to seek a bond from the voters to make improvements to the Union City Community Schools facilities. There are 5 overall goals to this proposal. 1 is to make all of our district buildings structurally sound and physically up to date to last for the next 30 years. 2 is to make the buildings safer by adding secure vestibules, safer doors everywhere, fire safety measures, and better communications throughout the buildings. 3 is to improve learning environments with air conditioning in all classrooms, updated furnishings and classroom designs, and new learning spaces. 4th is to update our buildings to current building codes for safety and accessibility for all students. And 5 would be to improve all of our science learning spaces with new equipment and furnishings. As a result of this proposal, the Union City Middle School building will be closed. The Union City Middle School, however, will continue. Students in 5th grade will be moved to the elementary, which is where 5th grade students are typically educated. In order to accomplish this, the elementary will receive an additional classroom in the kindergarten area, allowing for enough classrooms for 3 per grade level. And our cafeteria will be expanded, taking up the existing kitchen space and adding on a new larger kitchen, which has been a need for some time. The remaining middle school students, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, will be moved to our high school. Our high school will be divided into 2 buildings. While it will remain one actual physical building, the high school will still continue. All of our high school students in grades 9 through 12 will attend classes on the southeast side of the building. Our middle school students will attend classes on the northwest side of the building. There are enough classrooms there in those spaces with some renovations to accommodate all of our existing students as they are now. In order to make this possible, we are going to create a new connection between the high school and the field house. On this corridor between the high school and the field house, there will be a brand new cafeteria that will be built and kitchen, which will be able to serve all students in grades 6 through 12. There will be 3 lunch periods. 6th and 7th grade will eat lunch together, followed by 8th and 9th grade, and then 10th through 12th grade. It is our goal in this process to keep the high school students and the middle school students separate from each other. Many other districts in our area have done this. In fact, most of those around us that are our size are already using this model. Brunson, Quincy, Homer, Concha, Athens all have buildings that hold both their middle school and high school students and use shared spaces for band, art, cafeteria, media center, these types of activities. In our case, the students in the high school will be isolated to the southeast corner of the building. Students in the middle school will be in the northwest corner of the building. The current high school gym will become the middle school gym, and the field house will become the high school gym. In the areas where there will be access from all students, those areas are located near the office. There will be extensive supervision, and the times will be coordinated such that the students will not have very much contact with each other, no more so than when they ride the bus together before and after school. Parents will drop their students off at the front of the building. There will be a circle drive that enters where the current drive enters and exits on the east side of the field house. Buses will drop students off on the east side of the building for high school students and on the west side of the building for middle school students. One question is, what will happen to the existing middle school? The plan is to demolish the existing middle school with the exception of 2 areas. The gym, which is built out of block, and the classroom wing where the 5th grade currently is, which is also built out of block and was built just over 20 years ago. The gym will be used as a practice gym, and the 5th grade wing will be utilized for a number of things. One will be the district central office will move into one of the classrooms in that area, perhaps for holding board meetings. those types of activities. A new parking lot will be created in front of the middle school to aid in replacing the parking that was taken from the current high school parking lot. This slide shows some of the improvements that will be made to the elementary school. You can pause the video here if you'd like to read through these. This slide shows the improvements that will be made to the combined middle school, high school, which will function as two separate buildings with a middle school principal and a high school principal, a middle school office and a high school office. Finally, let's talk about the cost of the bond proposal. The total dollar amount is $36.1 million, which would be a tax increase of 4.95 mils in the first year. However, the school board intends to reduce the current sinking fund levy by 1.5 mils when the bond passes. So the actual net increase will be 3.45 mils. For a typical home, which has a taxable value of $70,000, and that is the average taxable value of homes in our school district, the amount per year would be $241.50, or $20.13 a month, 66 cents per day.